What's going on, Shuffle Squad? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm Vulcan Turtle, and I'm going to ask you a quick question. Can you think of a deck? Now, I'm sure some of you might have thought of something like Miraidon, or maybe something powerful like Charizard or Giratina. Maybe you're on the niche side and you really like Rapid Box. But I bet very few of you thought about Klawf Electrode. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about one of the best crab decks that has ever graced the Pokemon TCG, which is Klawf and Electrode. They are a power duo made from heaven. They are an amazing team, and I honestly love this deck. It's recently gotten a lot of good placements at local tournaments and at majors, so I thought it'd be fun to talk about the deck. So let's jump over and talk about the cards in it and what makes it so good. Now, before we do, make sure you guys check out these amazing sponsors right here. They help support the channel and help us keep doing what we love doing for you all. So thank you so much. You can check out the links in the description. Everything always helps the Shuffle Squad. So honestly, we appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I saw Hisuian Electro V come out as a $20 promo in a box, or you could pull the full art in Lost Origins, I thought the card was kind of bad. Now, don't get me wrong, there were people out there that really wanted to experiment with this card because 100 damage for each special condition on Electrode V for free, 0 energy, kind of a busted attack. However, we didn't have consistent ways to actually get that done. Now, in Astral Radiance, we did get Spicy Seasoned Curry, which gave it burn, but that was kind of like the only way to go about it. But with Paradox Rift, not only did we get a more consistent way to put a special condition on Electrode V, we also got a new partner for it in Klawf. So with Brute Bonnet from Paradox Rift, we have Toxic Powder, where as long as it has an Ancient Booster Capsule energy attached to it, you can poison both active Pokemon. Now, you can either poison the Electrode, or you can poison the new Klawf with Unhinged Scissors. For a double turbo energy, you can do 30 damage, well, more like 10 because of the minus 20, but you do 160 more damage if Klawf is affected by a special condition. So you can either poison the Klawf or the Electrode, and you're still doing a whole lot of damage. We also have an amazing partner in Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Since the Brute Bonnet poisons both active Pokemon, you're able to put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poisoned Pokemon, which can add up pretty nicely, taking into consideration the fact that if Electrode is burned and poisoned, you're only doing 200. With poison, you're doing 210. If you're up against something like Iron Hands, who has 230 HP, you're not reaching that number. But with the Sneasler, you are. You're reaching 230, which is absolutely crucial. We have some consistency cards in here, like Squawkabilly EX and Bibarel. We also have the anti-stall card in Spiritomb. Kind of niche, but hey, when you need it, and it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, I'll tell you that much. The rest of the cards in this deck are basically just ways to make sure that we get set up and we are consistently attacking. This deck does lack ways to retreat, so we play cards like Escape Rope and Switch. We want to make sure that we are getting things like Klawf back into the deck, or even Brute Bonnet if we have to discard them through a Professor's Research. So we do play things like Super Rod. We have Collapsed Stadium here so we can chuck away the bird once we are done with it. 3 town stores, so that way we can always find our Ancient Booster Capsule energy, and we can always find our Forest Seal Stone. We do have Bravery Charm in this deck as well, so we can bump up the HP of our Electrode or our Klawf. And Arven is here so that way we can find Spicy Seasoned Curry or a Forest Seal Stone or an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Honestly, the deck has ways to find everything you need, and its matchup spread is fantastic. You pretty much positive into Zard. Your single prize matchups are a little worse considering the fact that you do only have like 6 attackers, so long as you didn't throw away any of your double turbo energy, which you only play 4 of, by the way. But any other matchup, if you're up against like an Arc Box, if you're up against something like a lower basic HP Pokemon deck like Miraidon, you have a really good shot. I mean, Klawf hits for weakness anyway, but you do have a really good shot into a lot of the mainly played decks in this format. So that is enough talking from me. That's pretty much the deck. You're poisoning yourself, you're burning yourself and your opponent, you're poisoning your opponent, you're doing everything that you can to get special conditions on your active Pokemon and swinging for a ton of damage. The biggest reason why this deck is successful is because it's grass and fighting type, which is super good in this format. So let's jump into a game so you guys can see the power of Klawf Electrode.
You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.